What's up, world? How's everybody doing today, tonight, tomorrow? As I always say, whatever time, realm, dimension you live in, I hope you're doing great, feeling blessed, no stress. Yes, folks, I'm wearing my old man glasses today. More sophisticated glasses because the weather is so bad I had to strengthen my eyes to be able to see. And that's the pillow behind me. I do not live in my car, but I did go and house sit for somebody this weekend. So, alright, I hope everybody's doing good. Everything's great. Alright, time to piss off some trolls, probably, because that's what I seem to do lately. I guess some people don't want to hear the truth. Some people don't want to open their eyes up. Some people want to keep them closed and just listen to the mainstream and listen to guys like Alex Jones and just go along with the whole damn circus. Guys, there was another attack. Another one. Yeah, alright. I'm not making a mockery of it. Alright, to anybody who loses their life in some senseless act of violence, my heart and condolences and prayers go out to you. If there's anything in that I didn't cover, I'm sorry. But it's true. I do not want to see anybody get injured over Elite's own little agenda. Alright? That's all I'm trying to say. When it came to the tower burning, it should have never happened. Should have never happened. Elite's NWO, take all that out, whatever. That should have just never happened. I don't give a damn what's involved in it. The place was a shithole, and nobody should have been living in something that damn dangerous. They had to go through what they went through, and that stupid stay inside policy, because what? Fire will be contained to one apartment? Bullshit. Sorry. Alright. With this other attack, once again, right off the bat, the first thing I hear is civil war, civil war, civil war. That's all I keep hearing from mainstream to supposedly the truth movement, these extreme right-wing, guys. Everything's ISIS, everything's the Muslims, even though they can't get it through their heads that ISIS was developed by our own shadow government and funded by them on a daily basis. They're their own little henchmen sent in to start shit so we can come in and save the day. Hoorah! We're here to stop ISIS and send them to the next country, create havoc there so we can come there and invade you next. Because that's what we do. I don't know what that was. I had like a Tourette's twitch. To people who have Tourette's, I'm sorry. Good gracious. It's all you can't say nothing today because we have to be PC. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want super PC here and hugs and kisses, go somewhere else. You're not getting it here. I'm not going to do it. Alright? I'm not politically correct. Alright? Just get it through your head. I'm not rude, but I'm not going to trip over my own feet to make sure everybody gets a trophy. Everybody's a winner. No, not here. There's losers. I've lost in life. I had to get over it. Man up. Brush your shoulders off. Right? Jay-Z, Illuminati, whatever. What that was. It was some weird little tyrant. It sounded like Kevin Hart for a second. That little Illuminati henchman. He is funny as shit, though. I give him that. Sucks, Some of these people out there, you want to like them, you want to laugh at them, but then you're like, you work for the wrong people. Come back. But with this whole event, like I say, now we got the radical Christians turning around and going after the Muslims, right? So I kind of sat back and I thought about it. I was like, self, think about this. Now both countries, US and London, UK, we're hearing civil war, constantly. Civil war. Over here they've created a battle between the left and the right. The divide and conquer stage is set up for the left and the right. Now you got the extreme right screaming at the left saying, hey, you guys fired the first shot in the Civil War. We're going to shoot back now. Guys like Alex Jones out there pushing the agenda, who used to be a big guy on the whole Sandy Hook deal, and now he's apologizing about children that died in Sandy Hook. I'm kind of confused. Him and his Megyn Kelly breakthrough that, I don't know, maybe they're getting married next week and it'll be on The View or some shit. But he's gone completely mainstream. He's sold out. He's what he is. He's an actor. He's a shill. Then we got everything that just happened in the UK. But instead of left versus right, we have Muslims versus Christians. So now, same deal. I'm hearing civil war. The Muslims struck first. Now the Christians are striking back. But yet they're calling both. Here's the weird part now. I won't hear radical Islam, but I will hear radical Christian. on mainstream. And it kind of cracks me up with that. And I'm not trying to get into that whole hoopla, because that's just another divide and conquer mess that they've created. But what they're doing is they're taking religion now and they're really pushing this one world religion. These things are great photo ops, or whatever you want to call them, an opportunity for these powers that be to take something like this and say, oh look, we can't have radical Islam, we can't have radical Christians anymore, let's put that Yahtzee god in the cup and boom, bust it out, and let's start praying and all hold hands and kumbaya. No, we can pray to different gods, we can have our own religions that we grew up, that we believe in, that's in our hearts. We don't have to adapt because somebody doesn't believe in my God. I can still get along with that person. I can still sit down and have a drink with him and talk and get to know him and say, well, what is it that you like, or this and that. They create these wedges between us. They create these wars between us. And folks, the end game is for us to kill each other off, to divide and conquer, to light the fuses, for them to sit back and watch us implode. And it's happening. You cannot deny. I mean, look at London right now, folks. And anybody who gets offended at me saying it's a war zone, seriously, take a step back and look around. All the attacks that have happened, attacks that shouldn't happen, all the killings that have happened, the accidents, quote unquote. Here in the U.S., it's the same deal. We're seeing the same things. Maybe not on the scale as London right now. I mean, that's a dangerous place. But when I saw that last night, all I could think was, boom, here's their version of left versus right. They've got people crammed in this small metropolitan area. They're getting everybody amped up at each other's throats, and they're lighting these fuses. If you don't think for 1 second that they're going to take all these events and blame them on the truthers out there, on the people really trying to get to the bottom of this stuff, trying to fight against their system, fooling yourself, because I guarantee you they're going to take all these kind of events, all these extremism, because that's what they call us. They call us extremists. They call us provocateurs or this and that. We know we're not, but they're going to take these events and blame it on us. And I guarantee you're going to start seeing people on YouTube either get censored more or just put on the back burner where you don't see them anymore. It's another reason we got to fight against this. You need to, hopefully we all got to speak up for people that we enjoy seeing, we enjoy getting information from. We got to be here for them so they don't get taken away, so they don't get put on the back and we don't hear from them anymore, because that kind of information we can't lose. Frankly, it's some of the only truth out there. I'm not saying that this guy just didn't do it on his own. I'm not saying that. This could be some crazy dude that just decided. But 9 times out of 10 here lately, these are all, and when I say false flag, I want people to get it through their heads. When I say false flag, I'm not saying it didn't happen. Look at the Gulf of Tonkin. All right, you had an incident there where people did die, where people were injured, but it just wasn't the event they say it was. And we have to realize that false flags come in many different colors and varieties. It's like a hellacious bag of Skittles full of death and destruction. All right? It doesn't mean that it just, I'm denying this happened. When I say things, maybe I should just cancel false flag and just say productions, illusions, because that's what they all are anyways. We all get hyped up, we all get worked up, especially somebody that hear false flag and they're going, well, you're saying this didn't happen. I know people that died. No, I'm saying it just didn't happen the way they say it happened. I'm saying that what we see on this stage, on this illusional reality show, is a production. It's a made-up event. The things happen, but they plan these things. They produce these things. They make sure that they go down the way they want. And then at the end of it, they make sure that the message that gets out to everybody after one of these events is the message that they want. There was a former CNN reporter recently that came out. She had a bunch to say about the way that they manipulate on the news, the way that they basically get their agendas and their points across, that these big companies, these elites, they tell the news what to say. I mean, it's not surprising. I've always said, we're down to probably 4 to 6 organizations that own all the media, from newspapers, magazines, to the news, you name it, to the shows you watch on TV. It's the same little elites that run this. They run the banks. They run your oil, your gas, your power, everything. It is one small group, and I know that sounds crazy. That just a small group of elite men are running the world. But it's true, they are. And the scary part is they're not doing it for money, y'all. They create the money. That's another illusion that they create to keep us on this pedestal doing things. That we have to work for this money, this illusion. If we don't, we'll die, we'll starve. It's just to keep us in line, keep us in check, to keep us forced to work for something they want. It's all BS. They don't care about money. Money is obsolete. They wipe their ass with money. It's about power, control, the end game. What will happen in the end? That's what it's about. It's about keeping this world for themselves and wiping out the peons that they think we are. And we've got to wake up, see these events for what they are, see these messages for what they are. Quit fighting each other. Quit going after each other, pointing the finger when we need to point the finger at them. Y'all, I'm not trying to say for the millionth time that these things don't happen, and I'm never going to say that or make a mockery of somebody's death or injury. My heart goes out completely to these people, and I feel bad. Now, I may laugh sometimes and joke around, but sometimes laughter is the best thing. It'll keep you sane, and it'll keep you from just losing it and living in some life of depression where you don't want to do anything, because I do feel bad for these people. And it hurts me when people say crap like that. It truly does. Because me as a father, me as a friend, a boyfriend, as a man, as a friend to others, I would never want that for anybody. Nobody deserves to go through that. Y'all, we can't keep letting them do what they're doing. We've got to wake up, open our eyes, quit being blind. And when I say blind, you know who I'm talking to on this one. I don't mean blind like I can't see. I mean blind to the illusion. All right? I don't have a feeling. I guarantee you, by tonight, tomorrow, the next day, we're going to see another event probably. I'm not going to guarantee that, because then somebody's going to really call me out. But I'm not going to be shocked at all. So keep your eyes open, folks. Quit saying guarantee. Sound like a car salesman. I have a really, really strong feeling that we'll see something here soon. And more likely, it'll probably be in London again. Or the U.S. is due for one here too. They got to keep these situations. They have the fuse lit. They're going to keep them going until that final explosion. They get what they want. Don't give it to them, folks. Wake up. See it for what it is. Look behind the curtain. All right, y'all. It's getting stormy again, so I'm going to get off this thing. I'll talk to you guys later. I got some updates coming up on Yellowstone. That's something that you can call me tinfoil hat, but that's something that needs to be taken seriously. It's happened before. It will happen again, y'all. It's heating up out there. And I guarantee you they aren't going to tell us, so we need to be looking out for each other on that one and pay attention to it. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. As always, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay incredible. Keep yourself safe. Look out for each other. See ya.